The night was cold and clear in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. November 15th, 1966 began like any other, but for two young couples, it would become a night etched in their memories forever. Roger and Linda Scarberry, along with Steve and Mary Mallette, were driving near the abandoned TNT area, a relic of World War II, when their world took a sharp turn into the unknown. Their headlights flickered across a looming shape near an old generator plant. It was a figure unlike anything they had ever seen. Over 6 feet tall, it stood in the dim light, its eyes glowing an eerie red in the darkness. Panic seized the couples. They tried to rationalize what they were seeing, but the creature defied explanation. A wave of adrenaline surged through them as they realized they were not alone in the desolate expanse of the TNT area. The creature moved with an unsettling grace, its eyes never leaving their vehicle. Fear propelled Roger to speed away, desperate to escape the terrifying encounter. As they fled, the creature pursued, its large wings unfolding from its back as it soared into the night sky, keeping pace with their speeding car. The couples were left in stunned silence, their minds struggling to process the impossible image seared into their memories. News of the encounter spread through Point Pleasant like wildfire. The creature, quickly dubbed the Mothman due to its enormous moth-like wings, became the talk of the town. The Scarberrys and Mallettes, initially hesitant to share their story for fear of ridicule, found themselves at the center of an unfolding mystery. Their description of the creature was chillingly detailed. They described a towering figure well over 6 feet tall, covered in a thick grayish fur. Its most terrifying feature, however, was its eyes. Glowing a fiery red, they seemed to pierce through the darkness, reflecting an intelligence that sent shivers down the spines of those who heard the tale. Some dismissed the story as a prank or a case of mistaken identity. Many, however, couldn't shake off the chilling details, the genuine terror in the couple's voices as they recounted their experience. The legend of the Mothman had taken root, and Point Pleasant would never be the same. The sightings didn't stop with the Scarberrys and Mallettes. In the days and weeks that followed, more and more people claimed to have seen the Mothman. Whispers of the winged creature echoed through the streets of Point Pleasant, a palpable fear settling over the once peaceful town. Parents kept their children indoors at night, their minds filled with images of the red-eyed monster lurking in the shadows. The once familiar darkness now held an unknown terror, the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary by the specter of the Mothman. The sightings followed a pattern. The Mothman was often seen near the TNT area, its imposing figure silhouetted against the night sky. Some claimed it watched them from a distance, its glowing eyes burning into their souls. Others described a swift, silent creature, its enormous wings carrying it effortlessly through the darkness. The Mothman sightings coincided with a wave of unusual phenomena in and around Point Pleasant. Unexplained lights danced in the sky, their movements defying any conventional explanation. Phones rang with eerie silence on the other end, leaving residents with a chilling sense of being watched. Stories of poltergeist activity surfaced, objects moving mysteriously in homes, strange noises echoing through the night. Animals exhibited strange behavior, their instincts seemingly thrown into disarray by an unseen force. Point Pleasant, once a quiet town on the banks of the Ohio River, was now a hotbed of paranormal activity. The lines between reality and nightmare blurred, the familiar becoming unsettling as the town found itself at the heart of a mystery that seemed to transcend explanation. As the sightings persisted, a sense of dread began to permeate the town. The Mothman, once a source of curiosity and fear, was now taking on a more sinister connotation. Whispers of the creature being a harbinger of doom began to circulate, fueled by a growing unease that something was deeply wrong. The Silver Bridge, a majestic suspension bridge connecting Point Pleasant to Gallipolis, Ohio, became a focal point of these anxieties. Some claimed to have seen the Mothman perched on the bridge's structure, its red eyes watching the traffic below. The bridge, once a symbol of connection, was now viewed with suspicion and fear, its looming presence a constant reminder of the unexplained events plaguing the town. The stories of the Mothman on the bridge spread, intertwining with the growing sense of dread. The bridge, a vital artery for the community, became a symbol of vulnerability, its fate seemingly tied to the ominous presence of the creature that haunted their town.